322 billion gallons of water. That's the number of gallons of water used in the United States in a day. 322 billion. Today, I want to talk to you all about the water crisis, a serious issue that affects everyone worldwide in their daily lives, no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you look like. The water calamity in the world has reached extreme levels, especially as our population grows. In addition, according to the World Water Council, quote, water withdrawals for irrigation represent 66% of the total withdrawals and up to 90% in arid regions, the other 34% being used by domestic households, industry, or evaporated from reservoirs, end quote. I am a credible source of information on this topic because I have gathered research from places like the U.S. Geological Survey and the World Water Council. Like I mentioned earlier, today I'm going to talk to you all about the water crisis that is happening in our world. First, I'm going to establish the problem and why it is significant. Then I'm going to highlight the causes of this issue, and finally I'm going to attempt to provide a feasible solution. The first thing I want to talk to you all about is why this water crisis is such a problem. According to water.org, quote, water is essential to life, yet 785 million people in the world, 1 in 9, lack access to it. And the water crisis is the number 4 global risk in terms of impact to society, end quote. This disaster needs to change because it affects everyone in the world, no matter where you are. Water is an essential part of our lives and is necessary to our survival. As the supply shrinks more and more, the amount of people without this key resource grows larger and larger. The fact that our supply of water is rapidly decreasing is not the only problem. The fact that our supply of clean water is rapidly decreasing is a huge part of this dilemma. Diseases from dirty water kill more people every year than all forms of violence, including war. And 43% of those deaths are children under 5 years old. Access to clean water and basic sanitation can save around 16,000 lives every week. According to the Water Mission, quote, 1 person dies every 37 seconds from water-related illnesses, end quote. This startling fact is further proof that this catastrophe is very prevalent and is a danger to everyone. I've just finished talking to you all about why this water emergency is such a huge issue. Next, I'm going to talk about the causes of this predicament. The second thing I want to talk to you all about is the causes of this water predicament. This includes lack of access to clean water, as well as the excessive and wasteful use of water. This emergency got as bad as it is today because not everyone is affected in the same way, and therefore the results created problems that each need a different solution. It became a really complex problem. In some places, water is plentiful, but due to poor infrastructure or institutions, it goes untreated and flows back into the community water source. In other places, the scarcity of water requires people, almost always women and children, to walk incredibly far distances to carry water back home. Not only that, but climate change, a man-made issue, affects our water supply through extremes of weather, and an increasing global population puts increasing demand on our finite fresh water sources. In addition, the water waste is at an enormous level. According to the Bureau of Reclamation, quote, a leak that fills a coffee cup in 10 minutes will waste over 3,000 gallons of water in a year. That's 65 glasses of water every day for a year, end quote. That is an incredible and unacceptable amount of water waste. We are all responsible for this issue, which is why it is such an important topic. Specifically in the US, there are 10 million acres of lawn, which requires 270 billion gallons of water every week. That's enough to give every person in the world a shower for 4 days in a row. This squander of water is completely deplorable, especially because it affects everyone, no matter your status in society or the color of your skin. This issue connects all of us. Water wasted in the US affects families in Africa or India. we have to come together as a community to solve these problems. I've just finished talking to you all about the causes of this water calamity. Finally, I'm going to talk to you all about the possible solutions we can implement to fix this issue while we still can. The last thing I want to talk to you all about are the possible solutions to this paralyzing problem. I believe that this includes both a long-term solution that we can work towards and a short-term solution we can implement right now. For now, we must consider the short-term solutions and take steps in the right direction. Shorter showers, solar-powered water purifiers, and raising money for world organizations that can help provide more access to clean water, as well as education about water sources, are all short-term solutions that we can implement right now. The right thing to do and the long-term solution we would work towards would be to expand our usable fresh water on this earth from 0.5% and completely commit to reducing our water usage. It would involve cooperation from everyone and government incentives such as tax breaks if you kept your water usage to a minimum. However, I do not believe that achieving this goal is possible at this time, considering the state our society is currently in. In addition, the science and technology needed to expand our freshwater supply is currently very expensive and would cause issues in war-torn countries with organizations that maintain power because of lack of fresh water. Tax breaks and other government incentives could potentially work, but we would need to create a system that would ensure that there are no loopholes in order to really make a difference. And some people would have a problem with the government trying to dictate how much water they can and cannot use. We need to work towards this as we implement the short-term solutions so that we can really make a long-lasting impact and truly solve this crisis. There is something that you can all do right now at this moment, however. You can take out your phones, look up charitywater.org, and donate however much you can, be it $1 or $100. This is an organization that is dedicated to bringing clean water to developing countries that have no access to clean water sources, and you can fund the projects with a click of a button. You can start to change the world. Today, I have just talked to you all about the detrimental issues of our global water crisis. I talked to you about why this topic is such a problem, about the causes of this disaster, and about the possible long-term solutions and easily achievable short-term solutions that we can all do, no matter where we are in the world. With this, I hope you all join me in making a difference and starting a movement within our generation to save our society and our planet.